Dill's React was a success, actually. I didn't expect it to do good at all. I thought we would only do 1 or 2 episodes.
Well, when you put something in the hands of Dill, you're gonna get magic, bro!
Dude, I had to force you to do every episode. You didn't want to do any of these people, besides Little Tay.
Which is why I am happy that this series is over finally!
It's not over.
We finished everyone in the intro!
Yes, we did finish everyone in the intro, and added Rice Scum in, but it's not over.
What do you mean?
I have a great lineup coming. We have...
No!
What?
There is no lineup! This is over!
No, it's
My
not.
contractual obligations have been fulfilled!
Dill, do you think you're contracted for a series?
I don't know how this shit works!
You just work here. You don't get contracted for a series, you do. You just work here. You do the videos we tell you to do.
No!
Yes. Now stop being a little douchebag and let me talk about who we're gonna be doing next.
No! The series is over! We finished everyone in the intro!
Well, there's one person in the intro we didn't do.
No, we got everyone! This is not allowed!
Yes, it is. And I wasn't gonna do this to you. But since you're trying to get out of it, we will be doing a Dill's React to Dill. And we were making jokes about doing this and weren't gonna actually do it. And if we did, we were gonna let you do it for yourself. But I'm gonna make sure this Dill's React stays accurate. So I will be reacting to you, and you can stay here if you want. But either way, there will be a whole new lineup coming soon for Dill's React.
There will be no new lineup! There should be no Dill's React on Dill! And there definitely will not be a season 2! Or whatever it's called for Dill's React!
The new lineup in season 2 would be the same thing.
No, because you can do a new lineup and continue the season!
There's gonna be a season 2. And the Dill's React on Dill is happening.
God damn it!
Dill is a YouTuber who started his career on Krazy Klowns and then has later changed his career into music and Instagram related videos.
So he's still on Crazy Clowns?
Using Instagram to promote himself, but doing very poorly at that.
How am I supposed to keep track of what I'm doing on that thing?
They have a list of all your posts.
Yeah, but I find it hard to care.
Then you don't make an Instagram and promote it if you don't care.
No, I care about the Instagram. I just don't care to post. It's hard.
Oh my.
I feel bad for you. You have to run a whole YouTube channel. I can't even run an Instagram.
I have to run multiple social media accounts, merchandise shop, and a YouTube channel. And a gaming channel.
How do you keep creativity flowing?
Because I love my job.
That's pathetic.
I know. Since Dill's debut on Krazy Klowns, he's been a controversial member of the channel. His first appearance on Krazy Klowns was singing the theme song to This Is Basically Our Lives. But it was quickly recognized that he stole the song and it's just him singing a generic theme song and calling it Distinguished Dillweed, naming the song literally after himself.
Hello.
Dill made a few small appearances, not speaking thankfully, until in a video called Crazy Klowns Get Shitty, Boardman adds him as an official member to the channel along with Mr. Truffles.
Only one is left standing!
This is gonna be a long one, isn't it? I wish they didn't have you here reacting to it and just have the computer screen.
That's mean. Is it because I don't look like Mr. Truffles? I think I'm less prettier than him.
Let yourself think that. His second controversy came very quickly in the fact that his name is a reference to a sex toy.
I didn't pick my name.
What do you mean you didn't pick your name?
That's my
Oh,
real
yeah.
name.
It is your real name, yes, that is accurate, but you could have picked, like, a nickname to use.
No, because one day I'm gonna be a huge star, and then they know my name.
Well, Dill is only one of two to use his real name and only one to use his full name. But every member will soon shorten his name to just Dill, so they don't repeatedly say Dildo.
This is not my fault. My father named me that.
Speaking of how he got his name, his backstory is another controversial point of Dill's career, as he commonly changes what his backstory is, leading to a lot of people think that he's a liar, and he has also written his own Wikia page originally before I edited it, which I edited most of his lies out, because I don't even know what his backstory is at this point. He has claimed that he was put up for adoption, which is true, which led to him being adopted by his grandfather, but why he was put up for adoption is up for debate, as he has said. It's because his parents thought he's ugly, his parents didn't love him, and like a billion other reasons. But this doesn't make sense because his sister was also put up for adoption, so his sister must look exactly like him, or they were put up for adoption both for random reasons. And speaking of his sister,
Little
Dill.
sister.
Hmm?
Pointing out she's my little sister.
I know.
But I don't know that. You should have stated.
I'm sorry. His little sister, Jane Doe.
Another pun. My father sucks.
Dill does not know what his little sister Jane Doe is whatsoever, leading to a lot of people to question of why Dill is such a douchey older brother. Speaking, his sister's pretty much missing at this point, as Dill has told me on a few occasions.
Well, I don't know for sure.
What do you mean you don't know for sure? You told me she was missing.
I live here now. I haven't seen her in a while. I'm assuming she's missing, or I'm walking out a couple of bombs.
Those are not the same thing.
You're kind of being a joke to an orphan.
Oh my god. I can see why the one story I believe is that your parents say that you were so annoying. I believe that story the most. I would put you up for adoption.
Wait, do you believe that one? Because it seemingly would be the most accurate, since that would require me to be old enough to speak, meaning it would be old enough for my sister to be born, plus both to be put up for adoption at the same time.
Yeah.
That's the least likely one, I think.
I think that's the most likely because they hear your voice and then they will put your sister up for adoption just so they make sure that they don't have to ever hear that voice again.
Whoa! I'm an orphan, and you're making fun of me.
I'm sorry, Dill.
Plus my father named me after a sex toy.
I'm sorry.
Have a hard life and you're being a joke.
I'm sorry, Dill.
I like my grandpa though.
Grandpa Dill seems nice. Not really.
He's not that nice of a dude.
At least he took you in.
Well, Oh yeah?
Dill's controversies will continue due to his crude humor and language he uses in videos. The things he makes jokes about are commonly on the list of things that crazy clown members are not allowed to make jokes about. I'm gonna break the whole acting like crazy clowns are a different thing for a second. We actually have a rules of things you cannot say in videos and jokes you cannot make in videos. Dill said a much...
PC piece of shit.
It's not a PC thing, it's just I personally don't think we should make jokes about certain things.
I am still personally mad. You cut a lot of these out.
Yes, I cut a lot of Dill's.
Or make me do
Yeah.
retakes.
Or make him do retakes. Dill has broken multiple rules and has yet to be fired for any of them.
I was punished.
We'll get to that in a little bit. Dill's language has made a lot of groups offended. I'm just not gonna list it all, because then if I list them all, you guys will go back into videos and realize just how offensive Dill is. But yes, Dill mentioned that he was punished, but it was only a technicality, because Dill was arrested, breaking one of Crazy Clown's rules. His arrest, if you guys forgot, was because of how annoying he was and being a public nuisance. But, so Dill was arrested, leading us to finally have to punish Dill and kick him off the channel, which Dill then broke out of jail, and only punishment he got for that, which I don't know how the police have not found it yet. Just side note, I mean, you're on a YouTube channel. You think
We said it everything.
how?
It was a game of Madden. Mobile.
Apparently they started it in Madden Mobile. I guess that's how the law works now. I'm sure that's just another one of Dill's lies. But he was eventually let back on Crazy Clowns after, I think, a season or two without being an official member and just appearing. And that's his only punishment the Crazy Clowns gave him for whatever reason. Despite Dill seeming like the most original member of Crazy Clowns, he is probably one of the most unoriginal members ever, using a lot of jokes other people make. A lot of his jokes are references to other things, including his own catchphrase.
That's not true.
Dill's whole Dill's React series is basically either content cop or at least Bookworm's diss track, which was on our own channel in season 1. But
We didn't do that on purpose. That was accidental.
still, it still happened. The series are literally the same exact thing. You run down making jokes about
We didn't know
people.
what Content Cup was at the time.
Okay, but at least I said the diss track is the same exact thing. You just run down insults on the person.
That was accidental.
It's literally the same thing. Now, I'm gonna stop insulting Dill's unoriginality, because then it would just make him seem like a shitty member and not funny anymore.
I'll always be funny.
I don't know about that, Dill.
I'm a weirdo screaming.
It took you a long time to get over with the Crazy Clown audience.
That's not true.
It did.
You're insulting an open again.
Oh my god. Speaking of what helped get Dill over with the audience, is his Flexure thing, which is definitely a parody of the whole Flexure thing on YouTube, but his whole video where he debuted the Flexion thing was basically stolen from Little Tay.
Hey, 1, you're making fun of an open again. 2, you are not supposed to insult an originality anymore. And 3, that was blatantly a parody. There's a difference.
Dill then, after the video, decided
No.
to keep the character going,
No,
despite not really using it in most videos. Decided
Stevie was
to...
a parody.
It was a parody, fine. Despite not using it in most videos and is keeping to his douchey character, only thing it did is bring up his Instagram, which we already insulted in the video, and the whole Dill's React series came out of it. Well, I'm not gonna go that hard into Dill, besides for one last point. Dill first debuted on Crazy Clowns, being rather friendly to most of the Crazy Clown members, but quickly became a douchebag to all of them, and that's coming from me, who's a douchebag to every Crazy Clown member. I don't think there's a single member Dill at this point likes on Crazy Clowns.
We're buddies.
Yeah, we're buddies, but
Wow,
not
this is
now.
honor.
No, you're not gonna be probably friends with me after this.
And we'll put a tempo on things. For something.
Dill has stated multiple times he does not like Ice Knight due to him calling him Baby Dill. I'm pretty sure he doesn't like Boy Jova,
Nope. Hate the kid.
the Raven, as he commonly is a douchebag to the Raven.
He does my laundry.
He does?
I make him.
Oh. I feel bad for the Raven. Not really. And I'm just not gonna list any more members because literally I don't think he likes anyone besides me and Mr. Truffles.
Hello.
And I don't think most members at this point like you because you're kind of a
Reasonable.
douchebag.
I'm loud, annoying, and pretty much a dick.
Which is Dill's whole thing, which is his last controversy, because no one likes a dick on YouTube. They find it funny at first when Rice Gum or someone else, like Logan Paul, acts like a dick on YouTube, but it always gets old after a while. Always hope that doesn't happen with Dill. Maybe he'll change his ways.
I hate you.
He's not gonna change his ways.
No, this video was slander.
It's not slander. This is what you do to everyone every week. I went easy on you.
You
And then you could
cannot
listen
prove.
to a billion
You
things.
cannot prove I have lied one time.
I can just show
I am not an original.
you all.
Most of my things I've done are commentaries on society and affectional culture.
What are you going on about?
I am not rude and obnoxious. I am pretty hilarious. And Ice Knight says worse things than I have.
This is not a Diz React to Ice Knight.
I'm defending myself.
This isn't... yeah, it doesn't matter. Your defense can't be, hey, look what this other person does, because that's not a defense.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Because I'm gonna...
Both people can be bad.
But I'm not as bad.
No, you're worse.
That is not true.
Oh my god.
You're making fun
Fuck
of an
a
old
duck.
again.
Fuck a duck. Fuck a duck. This has been Crazy Clowns. More Deals React coming soon. I have been Boardman.
Oh, what? You want me to speak now? Am I allowed to?
This has been Dill.
No! No!
Good night.
You will let me do things with a very hypocritical eye. And at some things, you are overcritical. If you
I
looked
was
at-
overcritical on something, so I didn't have to totally destroy you.
You will look at do things through one point of view. If you look through them through another, you would see him pretty much a nice guy.
What point of view would that be?
Mine.